What Jesus wants to teach you about worry only takes about a minute. Hey, my name is Chris Pavla, and welcome to What Jesus Says About, where Jesus speaks for himself so you can respond for yourself. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on what Jesus says about topics important to you. Topics like what Jesus says about worry. And I don't know what's causing you to worry right now. Maybe it's a loss of something, or it's a fear of something, or you feel threatened. Whatever it is, there's this one time where Jesus is teaching a particularly anxious group of people, and he tells them, do not worry. Look at the birds. They neither sow or reap or store in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. And on the surface, we're like, okay, that's nice, Jesus, look at the birds. Okay, what else he got? But this is actually one of those teachings that I think people know, but actually don't practice. Because in one of the biographies of Jesus, written by a man named Luke, the word for look that he uses there is consider, or weigh, or gaze upon until something is discovered. The word that you and I would use for that is meditate. So here's what I'd like to do right now. I'd actually like to practice this teaching of Jesus. And so whatever you're feeling right now, whatever you're doing right now, let's just press pause on all of it. And we're going to put up a live cam of birds right now who are doing their bird thing. And we're going to see what we discover when we do what Jesus suggests and consider the birds. It's just 1 minute. You can do this. You ready? Here we go. So what did you discover? For me personally, there was something about their carefree nature, and there's something about like just the way they went about their business. But now that we've considered the birds, Jesus has 3 follow-up questions that he asks. Ready? So the first question he asks is kind of rhetorical. He says, are you not more valuable than the birds? And he's not saying the birds aren't valuable. He's just saying that on the sliding scale of life, there's birds, but you are more valuable than birds to your heavenly Father. And then the second question he asks is, can any of you by worrying add a single hour to your life? Worry subtracts our energy, it subtracts our attention, it subtracts from our happiness. You can exercise to extend your life, you can eat healthy to extend your life, but worry will not extend your life. And then we get to our third question, and this one's not rhetorical, this one's actually for reflection. And he says, since you cannot do this very little thing, why do you worry about the rest? And here Jesus is being kind of blunt. He's bringing us to a recognition of what we can and can't control. And when we're faced with that uncertainty of what we can't control, we have 2 choices: either worry or trust. And so I'd love to hear your answer in your comments below. Why do you worry about the rest? It's going to take a little bit of honesty, but I think we'll all benefit from this discussion. So I look forward to hearing what you have to say. We'll see you soon.